द थिंग इज़ दैट सर कि आपकी जर्नी बिल्कुल ऐसे स्मूथ थी, एक आइडियल बच्चे की तरह जो पढ़ता था, जिसके माता पिता कुछ नहीं कहते थे, अपनी जिम्मेदारियां समझता था।
They are taking care of this need of the students, and lot of the softwares, even lot of efforts are being done by UGC and AICT and all other regulatory bodies, including Ministry of Education and Media.
The thing is that, sir, every content when I scroll, whether it's on Wikipedia or any kind of digital content, it's in English. 60% of the content available on the internet is in English. Whereas the regional languages की अगर हम बात करें, हिंदी और मराठी or any other language, that's around 0.1%. नमस्कार दोस्तों, आप देख रहे हैं बियॉन्ड क्लासरूम का एपिसोड नंबर 4। ये एक ऐसा पॉडकास्ट है जो सिर्फ किताबों तक सीमित नहीं, उसके बाहर की ज़िंदगी के मायने समझाता है और समझता भी है। मैं हूं आपका होस्ट अर्जुन देव अरोड़ा। इसकी जिज्ञासा थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा है और आवाज़ जो आप तक वो बातें पहुंचाती है जो आमतौर से छूट जाती हैं। इस पॉडकास्ट में हम बात करते हैं उन तजुर्बों की, उन चुनौतियों की, उन सीखों की जो सिर्फ करियर को ही नहीं, ज़िंदगी को भी बदलने की शक्ति रखती है। फ्रॉम लीडरशिप टू लाइफ लेसन्स, फ्रॉम मेंटल वेलनेस टू पर्सनल विजडम, ये है कैंडिड सफ़र, एक रियल कॉन्वर्सेशन। और जब बात सीखों की हो, मार्गदर्शन की हो और नेतृत्व की मिसाल की हो, तो आज का एपिसोड और भी खास हो जाता है, क्योंकि कुछ नेतृत्व केवल प्रभाव नहीं छोड़ते हैं, वह परिवर्तन करते हैं, जो सिर्फ विश्वविद्यालय नहीं चलाते हैं बल्कि उन्हें दिशा भी देते हैं और दृष्टि भी देते हैं। ऐसे ही एक प्रेरक शख्स की उपस्थिति हमारे साथ आज है। अंडर हिज विजनरी लीडरशिप, Maharshi Dayanand University earned an A+ grade from NAAC in 2019, consistently remained among India's top 100 universities and secured 35th position among all state universities NERF ranking 2024. In 2025, the university welcomed over 100 international students and expanded its research and outreach agenda through direct engagement with Chief Minister of Haryana, Rajbir Singh ji, aligning policy with purpose. Currently, he serves as the Vice Chancellor of both Maharshi Dayanand University and Maharshi Valmiki Sanskrit University, Kaithal, leading two major institutions with unwavering clarity and vision. तो आइए स्वागत करते हैं इस नेतृत्व का, इसने शिक्षा को सिर्फ प्रणाली नहीं पहचान दिया, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर राजबीर सिंह जी। नमस्ते सर।
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm good and you are welcome to MDU campus.
थैंक यू सर। काफ़ी अच्छा है आपका कैंपस, बहुत बड़ा है, हमें अच्छा लगा आपसे मिलकर तो और अच्छा है।
The campus was adjudged among the all public funded universities of the country in the year 2018-19 as a green and clean campus. यानी देश की सभी सरकारी विश्वविद्यालयों की बात करें तो 2018-19 में महर्षि दयानंद विश्वविद्यालय रोहतक को देश का सबसे जो है ग्रीन और क्लीन कैंपस के तौर पे जो है हमें पहचाना गया। और 2020 में जो है भारत सरकार के शिक्षा मंत्रालय द्वारा हमें ग्रीन मेंटर यूनिवर्सिटी का जो है खिताब जो है मिला। और उसके बाद से भी लगातार विश्वविद्यालय के कैंपस को और हरा भरा करने का प्रयास रहा है और साथ साथ में क्लीननेस पे भी विशेष फोकस रहा है। कैंपस की ब्यूटिफिकेशन पे जो है खास ध्यान रखा गया है और फ्लोरिकल्चर और हॉर्टिकल्चर एक्टिविटी और मैं ये कहूँ कार्बन क्रेडिट आज के दिन जो नई टर्म जो यूज़ की जा रही है पर्यावरण के संदर्भ में, इस दृष्टि से मैं समझता हूँ कि हमारा विश्वविद्यालय यानी महर्षि दयानंद विश्वविद्यालय रोहतक जो है अगर मैं देश के टॉप 10 विश्वविद्यालयों की बात करूँ तो कैंपस के रखरखाव की और कैंपस की सुंदरता की, तो ये कोई अतिशयोक्ति नहीं होगी।
इंडीड सर, कैंपस का पूरा ज़र्रा ज़र्रा ये बताता है कि इसको कितना प्यार से, कितना संजो के रखा गया है। सर, आज आप महर्षि दयानंद यूनिवर्सिटी, साथ में महर्षि वाल्मीकि संस्कृत यूनिवर्सिटी, दो के कुलपति, वाइस चांसलर हैं। सर, मैं खुद पढ़ा रहा हूँ फ्रॉम द पास्ट 4 years, एंड जिस पोजीशन पे आप हैं, ये हर टीचर के लिए, हर एक एजुकेटर के लिए ड्रीम पोजीशन होती है कि इतना ऊंचा जब हम देखते हैं, यू आर एट द पिनाकल ऑफ द एजुकेशन राइट नाउ। तो द थिंग इज़ दैट सर कि आपकी जर्नी बिल्कुल ऐसे स्मूथ थी, एक आइडियल बच्चे की तरह जो पढ़ता था, जिसके माता पिता कुछ नहीं कहते थे, अपनी जिम्मेदारियाँ समझता था, या आपकी ज़िंदगी में भी थोड़े बहुत अपने खुद की कहानी, एक अपने खुद के डिस्ट्रैक्शंस, उतार थे, चढ़ाव थे, आपने भी कुछ चीज़ें कहीं देखी, कहीं आपका डाउन था, फिर आपने एक टर्निंग मोमेंट आया जिसके बाद आपने पढ़ना शुरू किया एंड ऑल दैट। कैसी थी आपकी पढ़ाई की जर्नी?
ठीक फरमाया आपने। देखिए, उतार चढ़ाव हर आदमी के जीवन में आते हैं, लो एंड हाई, और जो है ये चीज़ें जो है जीवन का हिस्सा हैं। ठीक औरों की तरह मेरे जीवन में भी इस तरह की चीज़ें रही हैं, लेकिन कुल मिला के अगर मैं रिफ्लेक्ट अपॉन करूँ, starting from my school days and then college days and the time I spent at the university, and later on joining the career at different places, more specifically the teaching and research, and then academic administration, I would say. I think by and large the journey had been very smooth and at the same time very satisfying also. Let me put the record straight. I did master in 2 subjects, master in English literature and master in journalism and mass communication. I did my PhD in Faculty of Education. The topic I would like to specifically mention, or the area I would like to mention, that was development communication. I taught at Kurukshetra University in the Institute of Mass Communication and Media Technology. My specialization in journalism and mass communication is publication, advertising, and research. It was quite satisfying as a teacher, as a student of journalism and mass communication, and as a teacher of journalism and mass communication. I got the opportunity to head the Institute of Mass Communication and Media Technology at Kurukshetra University, Kurukshetra. Most of my degree I earned that was from Kurukshetra University, and I got the opportunity to even teach at Kurukshetra University, and I got the opportunity to head the Institute of Mass Communication and Media Technology at Kurukshetra University, and then as the head of the department also, the director of the institute, and later I moved to UGC and I was the director of the Consortium for Educational Publication, one of the inter-university center of UGC mandated to develop digital content in higher education and dissemination of the same through digital platform. I was lucky enough that when I joined as director, the government of India had a lot of emphasis on this digital education or education, online education. So while as director, I was given a project, or the CEC, the Consortium for Education and Communication, was given a project under NMEICT, Government of India, to develop digital content, syllabus-based digital content on all undergraduate subjects and postgraduate subjects. And again, I was fortunate enough that during my tenure, this project was completed. And not only completed, we completed the project well within time, saved some money, even the money which was given for the project, we saved some money out of that. And it was quite enriching kind of experience for me in person. And the content was 4-quadrant content. I mean to say the video of the topic, then the text and reference material, and say few elements for making assessment that what the students has learned out of that particular video. So it was a 4-quadrant content. It was a quite comprehensive kind of a material of the digital content. And we developed content on both undergraduate subject and postgraduate subject. And with the achievement of the CEC and the team CEC, I was awarded the President Award for doing good work, contributing in the area of this digital learning. And after that, I moved to this Rohtak, and I was appointed as Vice Chancellor of State Ministry of Performing and Visual Art. That is popularly called SUPA, State University of Performing and Visual Art, Rohtak itself. It's a wonderful university. The kind of infrastructure that university had and the kind of the program the university had, those are very unique kind of program. The program in the area of film and television, the program in the area of architecture and planning, and program in design, and program in visual arts. I remained there for more than 2 years. And before I completed my tenure as Vice Chancellor at SUPA, I was appointed Vice Chancellor at MDU, and I am there as Vice Chancellor of MDU since last more than 6 years. It was a quite satisfying journey, and more specifically my period at this Maharishi University, Rohtak. A lot of initiative team MDU took during my tenure as Vice Chancellor. Our focus mainly was on capacity building of teachers and the capacity building of students to prepare them as a global citizen, to ensure the overall development of our students. And for that, a lot of initiatives were taken by the university. Primarily, I would say our focus or my focus during this period was enriching or strengthening the teaching and learning material, and then strengthening the infrastructure in terms of the laboratories, library, and sports facilities, because these are the facilities where the students have a direct interface. And today, the university well claimed, or not only the university claims it, rather this year our university was adjudged one of the best university across the country. Our library, university library, this year was adjudged one of the best library in the country itself. And similarly, the sports facility, we have international sports facilities, and I think if I talk about the life sciences discipline, I think one of the best university in the area of life sciences, Today, MDU has become a preferred destination for students getting degrees or education, higher education in life sciences area. 19 of our teachers, they have been listed in the list of top 2% scientists. The list every year issued by Stanford University. So that way, university is progressing by leaps and bounds, and the research area is quite strong in our university. Sports and culture is another areas where our students are doing exceedingly good. University has produced a lot of Olympians, and the players at having achievement at national level, it's in large number. So it really gives satisfaction to any vice chancellor if the university is doing good, the students are doing good, the faculty and staffs, they are doing good. So it's a matter of satisfaction.
सर यू डिड अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क. आपने बताया कि आप कैसे कंटेंट के लिए यू वर क्वाइट इन्वेस्टेड. आपने बहुत सारा काम किया डिजिटल कंटेंट, एंड एज वी ऑल नो, यू नो, इट्स अ वेव ऑफ इंटरनेट. 99.9% many of the students, in fact it's just an estimate ki most of us are invested in social media. We do have Instagram installed on our phones. Everything is available on a phone, on internet, Wi-Fi, everything. The thing is that sir, every content when I scroll, whether it's on Wikipedia or any kind of digital content, it's in English. 60% of the content available on the internet is in English, whereas the regional languages की अगर हम बात करें, हिंदी or Marathi or any other language, that's around 0.1%. So and it's concerning कि जिस हिसाब से हम देख रहे हैं कि यूपी बोर्ड में 2020 8 lakh students got flunked in Hindi exam only, जो कि हमारी it's a mother tongue. तो isn't it concerning कि एक लैंग्वेज की मोनोपोली, एक इम्बैलेंस है एजुकेशनल कंटेंट में लैंग्वेज को लेके, जो कि एक इट्स क्रिएटिंग अ ब्रिज. सो आपका इस चीज़ के ऊपर क्या ख्याल है?
It's not a complete truth, as you are saying, that the monopoly of one language you are pointing out, the English as a language. But of course, we find students face some difficulties, and with the NAP 2020 in place, the National Education Policy, a lot of emphasis on regional language, education in regional language, or education through the through Hindi or whatever is the language of the state or the language of the say large population in a particular area. Yes, of course, there is difficulty in getting study material in Hindi or regional language. But now the government, the central government as well as the state government, they are taking care of this need of the students, and a lot of the softwares, even a lot of efforts are being done by UGC and AICT and all other regulatory bodies, including Ministry of Education, Government of India. Our texts are either being translated or they are written Hindi as well as other languages. So I think it's a matter of only time, and this issue will not be an over issue. Even at our university level, our University Institute of Engineering, a lot of good work has been done in providing study material in Hindi. Similarly, the earlier the classes or the language allowed for writing paper in law or some other discipline, it was only English. But now the option is available for students of this particular region. Or if I talk about IMT, University Rohtak. The students are given option writing their paper in Hindi as well as English. So it's not a much issue today, but still some concern or some problem might be there in some discipline in terms of the availability of the textbooks or the good textbooks. We are taking care of this aspect.
Yes. So you just mentioned about NEP, the National Education Policy of 2020. When we scrutinize it closely, we get to know that there are certain flaws in it. The thing is that the latest NEP policy specifies that a student necessarily don't have to attend the MPhil. In fact, they removed it from the curriculum. Don't you think कि पहले BPhil थी, फिर बीच में MPhil, then PhD में जाके बच्चे रिसर्च करा करते थे. There was an intermediary step जो कि बच्चों को prepare करा करता था कि to understand what actually field they are in. अब वो हट गया है तो would that be okay कि BPhil से सीधा research में बच्चे जा रहे हैं? मतलब wouldn't that impact the the future of India and the research?
I think your perception about this discontinuation of MPhil degree before the PhD program, I think it's a misplaced kind of a perception. If you know that today, before you get yourself registered for PhD program, the moment you are enrolled for PhD program, you are supposed to go through some coursework, and in MPhil also the same things are there. When coursework is there, where 12 to 14 credits you have to earn in the coursework, and the same kind of a credit if we convert the earlier the course available for MPhil. Almost the same courses are available for in the coursework before the PhD. You get yourself registered for the PhD program. So there is no point in duplicacy of the efforts of the students that first you go through MPhil and then you do the coursework. So instead of that, you do the coursework and enter into the PhD program. I would say this is kind of a justified kind of action by any regulatory body, and more specifically its UGC decision. And I do feel it was a well thought decision, and whatever decision the UGC takes, it takes with the advice of the collective wisdom of the experts people.
So next question might be a little bit tricky. I do have certain numbers I collected from all over the sources, verified sources. So these are the numbers regarding the Indian recipient and the most 5 reputable awards in the academic field. So field medal, India has none. That is awarded in the field of mathematics. Abel Prize, India has none. Breakthrough Prize, 0. Holberg Prize, 0. And Nobel Prize, apart from the humanitarian and humanitarian grounds and the peace purposes, India have got none yet. There was one that was won around 90 to 100 years ago. Approximately it was 95 years ago, and it was won by C.V. Raman in the field of physics for Raman effect. So what exactly does this it symbolize? Are the universities really working at that level? We are producing something for the betterment of the humanity, because these numbers suggest any university, because none of the universities or any student currently now is winning any kind of awards or representing India on this international stage. So our universities are just factories distributing degrees, or is there a transformation that is silently taking place?
Your this observation or your analysis in terms of the numbers in terms of the achievement in various fields, be it Nobel Prize or be it any prize in literature or in any other areas, be it science, literature or any other discipline or any other area of knowledge. Your observation is well placed, and you are well within your observation, and that also justify the need of overhauling or revamping our education system, and that also justify the need for this education policy to be redrafted or to be done in such a manner that brings novelty, or that brings innovation, or that brings originality, and that's why the national education policy was thought of, and it was a well thought and well rehearsed and the document. And I think no other policy or no other policy document has ever been given such kind of a thought or such kind of a collective recommendations. The purpose was how to revamp our education system, how to make our students more analytical in their approach, and your observation that our universities became a kind of a factory for producing degrees for the students. Instead of that, the students should be more focused on this acquiring skill, vocational education, and more originality in their research. And all these features are well placed in our education policy now. So your observation is not misplaced, and now I think down the line, within 5 to 10 years, you will see the difference now through this new education policy. And we at MDU, we have implemented national education policy, and it has started giving results, and more good results you will see in time to come, not only at MDU but across the country.
Sure. Sir, you talked about the Indian knowledge system. In 2025 June, only you taught that we should implement the Indian knowledge system, to revive the Vedic ideas, and that kind of any kind of that activity, that revives actually what ancient India used to look like. And but some people argue that this is just implementing, it's just like implementing pseudoscience. It have no real effect or any kind of use for a student who is working like an ox or laboring like an ox to just getting numbers in order to get past. So is it just true? It's just pseudoscience?
No, that's not the case. Anybody calling or anybody having this kind of a perception that Indian traditional knowledge was a pseudoscience, that is far from truth.
Yes, sir.
There can be instances, but labeling our traditional knowledge a kind of a pseudoscience, I think it's far from truth.
Yes.
You might have observed, and you might have heard and studied that even in ancient time, the astrology and all kind of the mathematics, who invented zero?
It's all Aryabhatta and Bhaskaracharya, all the Indian scientists and
Yeah.
the Indian scholars, but they were never given
The
that
fact
credit.
is that you pointed out earlier, our the very approach or our education system was with the advent of the British or the colonial regime, where intensely or deliberately our education system was developed in such a way that it was there to produce babus to implement the order of the British regime. no scope for innovation or research. So that's why we were lagging in, you pointed out, getting acclaim at higher level or international level or in different areas. So that was the problem. The problem basically lies in the approach, how you impart education. So now the National Education Policy NAP 2020 in place provides a lot of scope for innovation and creativity, a lot of emphasis on this traditional knowledge, or the knowledge through, as you have pointed out, through original language. I think it was certainly a barrier. The students who were not comfortable in English, they were given the opportunity now to learn to read, write in their own mother tongue. So that will give scope and space for the creativity, and it's creativity which can give good results. I'm quite hopeful that in coming time, whatever impression you had, that will be dispelled very soon. And a lot of hope I do see, and you will see the reverse migration. By now, the students are going to the West world for getting admission in good education institution. But soon, maybe 5 to 10 years, you will see a reverse gear, the reverse migration. Every year you see that more and more our higher education institutions, they are getting placed in US ranking, the world ranking. So India is the fastest growing country in terms of its institutions getting placed in the US ranking or the world ranking.
So I would like to ask you last question. The school and opportunity was provided by our teacher. So you saw him after 3 or 4 years. So कैसा experience था? How you felt? कुछ कहना चाहेंगे regarding our sir?
यस, स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मैं जो मैसेज देना चाहूँगा वो ये है, देयर इज़ नो शॉर्टकट टू सक्सेस, हार्ड वर्क इज़ की टू सक्सेस. और मेरा इससे बढ़कर एक और मानना है कि यू नीड टू कम्पीट विद अदर्स, यू नीड टू कम्पीट विद योर सेल्फ. And I would like to just explain how you can compete or how you should compete with yourself instead of competing with others. Set a target, set a goal, that this is my goal, this is my target, this is what I want to achieve in life, this is what I want to do in life. Make a plan, a strategy to achieve those goals, and work on that with a sound planning and strategy. You should work on day-to-day basis with a planning, and try to evaluate or try to make a assessment on daily basis that what I have done today to achieve my target, have I put a step ahead toward achieving my goal. This is how you are competing with yourself, that what I am today, what I was yesterday, and is there any growth or is there any improvement. It may possible that this kind of a assessment and this kind of a internalization may disturb you for a few days, that I'm not heading toward my goal or toward my the target. But make a consistent effort, keep on going, and within few days this will provide you a direction, right, rather a right kind of a direction, and you will find that within few days or within few months you will be on right track, and you will find a difference in yourself. Your parents, your teachers, your friends, and your near and dear ones, they will find, yes, he is a different kind of a person, कि कुछ बदलाव जो है आप में नज़र आ रहा है. एंड फॉर श्योर कि 1-2 साल के बाद तो आप जो है यू would find yourself and people will find you a different kind of a person, a different kind of personality. Certainly on the path of the success. और जब आप खुद से compete करते हैं तो आपको किसी तरह की जेलसी और इस तरह की ईर्ष्या नहीं होती, जो कि दूसरे का कॉन्टेक्स्ट में जब आप compete करते हैं, किसी दूसरे से compete करते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं एलिमेंट ऑफ जो है जेलसी और एक ईर्ष्या का भाव जो है स्वाभाविक तौर पे है. बट जब आप खुद से compete करते हैं तो आपको खुद से कोई ईर्ष्या नहीं होगी, खुद से कोई जेलसी नहीं होगी, और इस तरह से आप एक पॉजिटिव सेट ऑफ माइंड से के साथ जो है आगे बढ़ पाएंगे एंड सक्सेस विल बी योर्स. मेरा यही संदेश जो है युवाओं से है, मेरे स्टूडेंट से है कि वो जो है मेहनत करें और अपने टारगेट को फिक्स करें, अपने इंटरेस्ट एरिया को आइडेंटिफाई करें, और इंटरेस्ट एरिया में सक्सेस पाना जो है वो आसान काम होता है, और उस पर लगातार जो है काम करें और अपना इवैल्यूएशन जो है वो लगातार करते रहें. पॉजिटिव जो है माइंड के साथ काम करें और पैशन के साथ काम करते हुए कंपैशन की फीलिंग, यानी अपने फेलोज़ फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी है, और जो भी आपके संपर्क में आता है, यू हैव यू मस्ट हैव लव फॉर योर फेलो बीइंग. That is my message to my students, and with this kind of attitude, I do believe that you will not find yourself at crossroad, rather you will find a way for success.
आज का ये पॉडकास्ट आज हमें तजुर्बों के बारे में बताता है. लीडरशिप के हर तरह के रंग आज सामने आए, एंड आर beloved, respected Professor Dr. Rajbir Singh ji took time out of their busy schedule and guided and showed us the path to success. Thank you, sir, that you took the time out of your schedule. We are really grateful for that. आज का ये पॉडकास्ट ख़त्म होता है. अगर आपको अच्छा लगा हो तो लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और शेयर करें. फिर से मुलाकात होगी, फिर से बातें होंगी, फिर से यहाँ पर तजुर्बे बांटे जाएंगे और फिर से बातें खुलेंगी. तब तक के लिए बाय. थैंक यू. योर होस्ट Arjun D signing off.
Thank you, Dev. Thank you for coming to MDU or having this podcast interview. I wish all the success for you in person and success for your podcast also.
So thank you, sir.
Thank you.